Child of my heart, raise your head. Lean into this moment. Let these words settle in your chest like warm light. If your days have been heavy, if nights have swallowed your breath, if the world has told you you're not enough, hear me now. You are mine, and I am here to set you free. Do not shrink from this truth. Do not whisper doubts that your mistakes make you unworthy. I have watched every step you've taken. I have held every silent prayer, every hidden tear. Nothing has been wasted. Every breath you thought was lost has been kept safe in my hands. You were never out of my sight. You never walked alone. I came to you first. I have been knocking at the slowest, most stubborn door, the one that keeps your wounds locked inside. Open it. Invite me in. My presence is not a distant legend. It is a living warmth. It is a power that brings clarity where there's fog, healing where there is hurt, and an unshakable peace where the storm has raged. Today I bring you healing. Not the kind that just patches the visible things, but the deep surgical kindness that finds the root. The shame, the fear, the old voices that told you you are less. I will lift those stones from your chest. The chains that have clenched your spirit will break. Pain that felt permanent will become a story you tell, not a prison you live in. You have carried burdens not meant for you alone. Release them. Hand them to me. I am not asking you to pretend the pain never happened. I am asking you to trust me with it, to let me reweave the torn places of your life with threads of grace. When you do, a surprising thing happens. Space opens. Space for joy. Space for peace. Space for prosperity. Yes, prosperity. Understand me clearly. I delight in your flourishing. I do not see abundance as an accident that happens to a few luckier souls. It is the natural fruit of a life aligned with truth and courage. I have good things for you. I have income that steadies you, opportunities that grow your nest, doors that open at the right season. I will restore to you what has been taken and multiply it beyond what you dared to ask. This is not about vanity or selfish gain. It is about dignity. It is about lifting your family into safety and giving your children the breathing room to dream. When I talk of prosperity, I mean a table that is full, a roof that shelters without fear, medicine and rest when sickness knocks, and freedom from the anxiety that keeps you up at night. I want your life to be a stable, abundant place so your heart can be generous and your faith can stretch wide. Wow, I see you how you hush your voice when you think of hope. I hear the smallness in your prayers. Come now, pray loud enough to wake the mountain. Pray with the audacity I placed in you. Bold faith is not pride, it's partnership. Say, I trust you with everything. Mean it. Then watch how opportunities begin to arrange themselves like stepping stones across the river. You might be thinking, why me? I've failed. I've fallen. I tell you, failure is not the end. Failure is fertilizer for your growth when you lay it down before me. I don't punish you with my absence. I meet you where you're getting up. Every time you stumble, I am there to offer my hand, to steady you, to whisper what you need to remember. I will teach you endurance, and through endurance comes character, and through character, doors open. There are enemies, not always people, sometimes patterns, sometimes thoughts that try to whisper defeat. Don't give them the microphone. When doubt calls, answer with the truth you are learning now. You are chosen. You are loved. You are empowered. Let your life be a quiet but unbreakable resistance to anything that would claim otherwise. Listen, I am not a distant manager tallying deeds. I am loving, present, relentless in my care. I move on behalf of those who cry out with honest hearts. I protect the simple prayers, the whispered promises, the broken ones who keep coming back. When you invite me into the rooms of your life, your fears, your finances, your relationships, I do not come as a guest. I come as a maker of home. I straighten the crooked picture frames. I clear out the clutter. I bring light. There will be seasons when blessings come like rain, sudden, joyful, unexpected. There will be seasons when blessings come slowly, like the steady work of a gardener. Don't judge my timing by your clock. Timing is one of my kindnesses. Sometimes I delay to give the blessing a better place to grow. Learn to be patient without panic. Trust without seeing all the steps. When you worry about money, speak truth. Say, I partner with you and you are my provider. Work boldly, plan wisely, be generous. Prosperity grows where responsibility and faith meet. Do not hoard. Let your blessings be a river, flourishing where they touch lives. When you give, you open channels for more to flow in, not because of magic, but because a generous life trains you to see and steward every resource I entrust. I will protect your home. Those who wish harm will be confounded. Not every trouble will vanish instantly, but I will anchor you through it. Fear that felt like a shadow in the night will lose its grip. You will begin to sleep. You will wake with courage. You will speak with confidence. People will notice the peace walking in you even before they hear your words. You will be a quiet example that my presence brings safety. You may have loved ones far away, scattered, distant, resisting what you love. My work in them is patient and often quiet. Keep praying. Keep showing kindness. Your faith expressed through love is a lighthouse. Sometimes walls crack not from force, but from patience and warmth. Keep the door of your love open. Leave the results to me. I can touch stubborn hearts in ways you cannot. Your role is to stand faithful. My role is to move hearts. There will be tests not to torment you, but to train you. When the enemy tries to shame you for your past, do not hide. Bring it into the light. Confession is not admission of defeat. It is the first step towards freedom. You are more than your worst moment. I have a genius for rescue. I can take the fragments and build a mosaic more beautiful than you could have designed alone. Promise me this. Be honest. Tell me your hurts. Tell me your anger. Tell me your longings. Minimal prayers won't do. Bring me the whole of you. I am not shocked by your questions. I am not surprised by your doubts. I make room for them. Speak plainly, and I will answer in ways your heart can accept. You may have noticed that when you give thanks, things shift. Gratitude is the key that opens the locked gifts in life. It doesn't always change your circumstance immediately, but it changes how you hold your circumstance. And when your hands are open, they are ready to receive. Keep a small altar of gratitude in your day, a simple thank you, a deliberate recognition of the good already present. Watch how my presence multiplies it. Do not mistake busyness for purpose. A hurried life can be loud and empty. Slow down. In the quiet, I become visible. In the silence, wisdom speaks. Kneel in the stillness. Say, teach me. Let my spirit show you the next right thing to do. Big moves begin with small, faithful steps. Be faithful in the little, and I will honor it with increase. You are meant to be a person who blesses. Your hands were designed to give and to receive, your mouth to bless and to proclaim truth, your feet to stand where others will not. I am inviting you to rise into that role. When you step into it, you will find that obstacles are less like roadblocks and more like invitations to creativity. You will begin to build businesses, ministries, homes that are not surprisingly miraculous. They are the fruit of persistent obedience paired with my favor. When sickness or sorrow comes, do not pretend strength you do not have. Bring your weakness. I meet you there. There is a tenderness in the way I handle the broken. I do not heap shame on the frail. I lift them. You will feel an inner mending. Sometimes the healing is instant. Sometimes it is a slow but sure return to wholeness. Either way, I am with you in it. Be brave enough to receive help from me and from those I send. You might wonder, is this really for everyone? Even me? Yes. This invitation is broad and wild in generosity. I do not ration love. I do not play favorites. Your mistakes don't disqualify you. Your past doesn't define you. Come as you are. I will do the rest. The offer is radical. Come with the rawness and the questions. Come with the small faith. Come with the big reckless hope. I will meet you with more than you imagined. As you step into this new season, take small practical actions. Write down the desires of your heart and then place them before me. Make a plan, even a simple one, and then pray over it. Ask for wisdom about finances. Seek counsel. Be diligent. There is no contradiction between spiritual trust and practical planning. Faith does not cancel effort. It fuels it. Guard against the voice that says you are too late. The season for your blessing is not a date on a calendar, only you can read. Timing belongs to me. I made orchestrating events quietly, so that when the doors open, they open wide and steady. Prepare yourself. Be humble. Be teachable. Be ready to manage what will come. Blessings that are mishandled can become burdens. Learn to steward well. This is a pledge from me. I will restore. Not as I restore to someone else, but restore uniquely to your life in ways that make sense for you. I know your family's name, your lineage, the small griefs no one else sees. I will bring compensation, sometimes literally restoring what was lost, sometimes planting an unexpected increase. But always, I will restore dignity, purpose, and peace. Do not be shocked if change requires you to let go of certain comforts. New seasons often ask you to lay down familiar things so you can pick up the new. It is a handoff. Release what keeps you small. Let go of comparisons. When you stop wearing the weight of other people's expectations, you have room to carry what I give. Surround yourself with people who cheer the real you, not the polished version you pretend to be. Trust those who have walked the test of time and have proven themselves steady. Hold close relationships that sharpen your character and protect your heart. Friendship is not just pleasant, it is strategic. Wise friends see your potential and refuse to let you settle for less. Teach your children by example. Let them see faith in action, generosity in practice, dignity in hardship. The legacy you build matters. It is not only for your generation, it shapes theirs. A life lived in my truth ripples outward. Plant seeds of courage inside your home. Encourage dreams. Nourish integrity. The prosperity I bring to you is meant to bless your descendants. When you feel overwhelmed by the noise of critics, close the window to their words. Not every voice deserves audience. Some people speak from fear, not truth. Protect your inner court. Let only the voices of truth, wisdom, and encouragement fill your dwelling. You have a calling that the enemy would love to derail with petty accusations and small-minded comments. Stand firm. Take delight in the ordinary. Joy is not merely the climax of big victories. Joy is found in the morning coffee, the laugh that surprises you, the hand squeeze from someone who loves you. Cultivate gratitude for the small things, and you will find your life swelling with contentment even amid the hard. Contentment is not complacency. It is the engine of resilience. Remember, forgiveness frees you more than it frees the other. Let go of resentments. Do not let bitter roots choke the fruit you are meant to bear. Forgiveness is a radical act of strength, not weakness. When you forgive, you open pathways for my blessings to flow unhindered. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking for a heart that is honest, humble, and hungry for truth. Bring your questions. Bring your longings. Bring your fear. Bring your dreams. I will meet you with mercy and with strategy. I will give you the courage to act, the clarity to see next steps, and the peace that keeps your hands steady. Stand and declare with me now, I will not be defined by my past. I will receive healing. I will steward abundance well. I will love without limit. I will live boldly. Pronounce it. Let your words break through the ceiling of your doubts. Say them out loud, And then watch how your life begins to shift toward the remarkable. You may wonder how to begin. Start simple. Each morning, before the world demands anything from you, speak a short truth. I am loved. I am provided for. I will walk in favor. Keep that truth before your eyes throughout the day. When temptation comes, repeat it. When fear comes, repeat it. Your words have power when they line up with my voice. I also promise, when you sow, you will reap. This is principle, not superstition. Give of your time, your resources, your attention. Care for someone who cannot repay you. Send support to a cause you care about. These acts of faith fertilize your future. You're building an ecosystem of blessing that returns in ways you cannot predict. I am not done with you. The best chapters of your story are still ahead. Expect breakthroughs. Expect reconciliations. Expect doors to open in places you had given up on. Expect peace to settle in your home. Expect joy to return to the corners where it had fled. Expect conversations that heal and windows that open. Hold this in your hands as a promise. I will guard you. I will strengthen you. I will prosper you. I will walk with you through every valley. I will celebrate every victory with you. I will lift your face when you cannot look up yourself. I will plant songs of joy in the morning where there were cries in the night. Now rise up, shake off the dust of yesterday. Step into your life with new courage. Keep your heart open. Keep your hands generous. Keep your mind focused. Step forward with steady feet and bold hope. You are prepared for this. The resources are nearer than you think. The help is already on the way. The restoration begins in the small, faithful choices you make today. I am with you. I will not leave you. This is my vow to be your refuge, your provider, your healer, and your guide. Live in that promise. Let it change your posture, your plans, your prayers. Live boldly, love freely, and trust deeply. Speak these words with me now. I receive your love. I receive your strength. I accept the abundance you have prepared. I will walk in your ways. Say it. Believe it. Live it. Because I love you beyond measure and I am already working on your behalf. Listen carefully. The words I speak now are not echoes of yesterday. They are the unfolding of what comes next. The season of restoration, power, and divine overflow that I have prepared for you. What you've lost, I will return multiplied. What broke you, I will use to rebuild you stronger. What seemed like the end was only the dark soil from which new wealth and wisdom will bloom. You are walking into a new chapter. You've endured long nights of waiting, confusion, and silence, but now the dawn is breaking. Every tear, every prayer, every quiet act of faith has been recorded. I have seen the days when you still gave, even when you barely had enough for yourself. That unseen generosity is now returning as an unstoppable tide of blessing. This is the moment when I breathe abundance into your dry fields. Look around. Where you once saw emptiness, you will soon see harvest. I will cause the very ground that rejected your efforts to begin producing fruit. Doors that refused to open will now open effortlessly. People who overlooked you will be drawn to you. My favor will rest on your name, your work, and your home. Do not think these words are mere comfort. They are instruction. Take them as strategy from heaven. Prepare your heart and your hands for the increase. Clean your house physically and spiritually. Remove bitterness, unforgiveness, and despair. There is no room for fear where my blessing dwells. Clear the clutter of doubt, and I will fill your space with peace, wealth, and divine ideas. I am teaching you to command your atmosphere. The way you speak shapes your reality. So speak with authority. When you rise each morning, say aloud, I walk in divine favor. Every step I take leads me closer to prosperity. My path is clear. My mind is sharp. My heart is strong. Repeat this daily. Your words will build the walls of your new life. Child, your relationship with wealth is about to transform. You were never meant to chase money. Money was designed to follow purpose. When you align with my plan, resources come looking for you. Contracts, opportunities, and helpers appear without struggle. But remember, abundance without wisdom becomes chaos. So before I pour, I teach. Before I bless, I prepare. Do not despise the days of learning and discipline. They are the foundation for your overflow. Let me tell you what's coming. Financial stability that doesn't crumble under crisis. Ideas that generate continuous income. Divine connections that propel your destiny forward. Healing in your body, so you can enjoy what's coming. You will walk into rooms and feel the atmosphere shift not because of status, but because of the presence of my favor upon you. The right people will recognize it. The wrong people will be confused by it. Either way, you will rise. Now hear this. I am not sending wealth to make you proud. I am sending it to make you effective. You will become a pillar for others, a provider, a guide, a shelter. The blessings I pour out are not just for display, but for impact. The money that comes will fund visions, free families, and feed generations. This is kingdom economy, prosperity with purpose. Don't limit me with small expectations. Stop asking only for what can get you by. Ask boldly for what can change your life. Ask for ownership, not just survival. Ask for creativity that changes industries. Ask for peace that outlasts trends. My abundance isn't fragile, it is infinite. I can elevate you beyond every generational ceiling. You've seen others prosper dishonestly and thought maybe you were forgotten. You were not. I was simply building integrity in you so that when wealth arrives, it doesn't destroy your spirit. There will be whispers that say, "You're dreaming too big." Ignore them. The world mocks faith until faith produces results. When you hold fast to my promises, you become unstoppable. The same people who doubted you will one day ask how you did it. Tell them, I trusted God more than my fear. The prosperity I am bringing is not random. It will come through your obedience. If I ask you to forgive, forgive quickly. If I nudge you to give, give without hesitation. If I instruct you to start something new, move boldly. Delayed obedience delays blessing. Swift obedience accelerates miracles. You cannot walk into a new season holding onto old fear. You've prayed for increase. Now I'm sending the blueprint. Watch how creative ideas start flowing. Business concepts, collaborations, fresh solutions to old problems. Write them down. Don't dismiss them as imagination. They are whispers from my spirit. I am the architect of wealth. I will teach you how to multiply without compromise, how to lead without losing your soul,